గౌరవ సభ్యులు అక్బరుద్దీన్ ఓవైసీ గారు. అక్బర్ భాయ్.
Honorable Speaker, sir. Sir,
సార్ మీరు దయచేసి ఇంకా సమయం థ్యాంక్స్ సార్. అధ్యక్ష మీరు
సభ్యుల రిక్వెస్ట్ ఇచ్చిన సభ్యులు రిక్వెస్ట్ చేసినందుకు ఇచ్చిన దాని తర్వాత మీకు కూడా అవకాశం.
Sir, I take an opportunity to participate in the discussion on the Telangana Municipality Amendment Bill, Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation Amendment Bill, and Telangana Panchayat Raj Amendment Bill, sir. I am clubbing it together, and I'm trying to just cover all the points, sir. Firstly, sir, about the Panchayat Raj Municipality and GHMC Amendment Bill, sir, are interrelated and part of replacing the three ordinances promulgated by the government. These bill contains provisions relating to reservation in the rural and urban local bodies, and also the bill has mentioned about formation of an agency. Sir, a word agency was used, but when you had given an opportunity to Honorable Legislative Affairs Minister Saab, he went beyond that and he said the agent is not only about the agency, he said the name of the agency that would be there, sir. So I thank him very much, sir, for naming that. But in the bill never had the name Hydra or anything in that, sir. It had only an agency. So I need a clarification on that, sir. And also, sir, firstly, the provision in both the amendment bills related to the merger of 51 Gram Panchayats and nearby municipalities are part of the government's plan to expand the Hyderabad urban area up to the outer ring road to form the Telangana core urban region, sir. Sir, when we talk about the Hyderabad urban areas and outer ring road to form the Telangana core urban region, sir, when we raised this issue during the budget session of the Assembly, the Council of Ministers constituted by a cabinet subcommittee under the chairmanship of Legislative Affairs, Minister Mr. Janab Sridhar Babu Saab and other cabinet committee members held a consultation with the public representative, and we had also attended the meeting, sir. Thereafter, on the recommendation of this cabinet subcommittee, ordinance number 1 and 3 were promulgated on 31st August 2024, sir. So now the bill has been introduced by the government to replace the ordinance and include some additional provisions, sir. So before going ahead with that, I would like to mention that, sir, firstly, I'll go on the agency which was named by the Honorable Legislative Affairs Minister as Hydra later on. But first, I think the most important thing is that, sir, when the GHMC limits would be expanded, sir, there are few major issues which needs to be attended at the earliest, sir. And the first and foremost important issue which needs to be addressed in the GHMC area is about the traffic jams, sir. Sir, wherever we try to commute and go reach to a destination, earlier we used to think that 15-20 minutes we'll be covering this area, we'll reach our destination. But now the city has grown. Before this bill was introduced and the GHMC areas or other areas, outer ring road expansion was not there, sir. Sir, if we have to see, sir, the population of GHMC area as of now, before this bill, because the bill has been introduced and it has to be passed, sir. So the total population is 1.6 crore people, sir. And the population of vehicles in this area is almost 90 lakhs, sir, 88 lakhs. Almost 90 lakhs. And, you know, without counting the vehicles which come from the other districts, other states, and other tourists, sir. If we have to calculate that, and probably I think it might touch to 1 crore. So nobody is taking care of this. This is a very important issue, sir. कि हर जगह ट्रैफिक जैम है, लोग घर में लोग वक्त पे पहुंचते नहीं हैं. And moreover, sir, it is not just the traffic issue, sir. Sir, every day every day, as per some people, it is said that, sir, crores of rupees people are just spending on fuel because of traffic jam, sir. Because they don't off their ignition and the ignition is on. So crores of rupees are being spent on fuel. Not only that, sir, the emission which is happening through the vehicles, whether from the diesel vehicle or the petrol vehicle, the pollution levels are also increasing. So, and it is a very serious issue which needs to be attended, sir. And Honorable Speaker, sir, through you, I would like to bring to the notice, sir, the total road which we have in GHMC area, sir. Sir, this house would be really surprised and shocked to know that we have 11,000 vehicles per kilometer, sir. 1 kilometer के लिए 11,000 गाड़ियां हैं, sir. For 1 kilometer, 11,000 vehicles, sir. Sir, and then on the main roads daily, sir, the city has 800 kilometers of main roads, sir. So now after some road widenings and everything, sir, after that also, sir, it is increasing and increasing, sir, and in 2019, sir, there has been a 41% increase in the vehicles, sir. Sir, a road density of Hyderabad, sir, 1,332.7 kilometers per 100 square kilometers, sir. Sir, Hyderabad has a density of 1,332.7 kilometers per 100 square kilometers, sir. Hyderabad has topped the list of the districts in Telangana on road density, sir. And if we have to see, sir, the very shocking thing which I want to bring to the notice of the government is that, sir, as per researchers, they have researched and said that Hyderabad is expected to see vehicle numbers reaching 1,60,46,853 by the year 2033 and 2034. Sir, it's better like, sir, utar jana hai, gaadi mein se paidal chale jana behtar hai. So it's a very serious problem which needs to be attended. We need, sir, parallel roads, alternate roads, we need underpasses, we need flyovers, we need to entertain people to use public mode of transport more. Sir, I welcome the move of the government by, fulfilling the promise of providing free buses to the women of the state of Telangana. But sir, I might be wrong, but I hardly see any RTC buses now, sir. So people are, forced to use their own mode of transport. Buses are not there, sir. The metro we need to have. Public mode of transport should be encouraged, and public mode of transport needs to be improved. And sir, if we are having metro, I welcome the announcement of Honorable Chief Minister for having a metro train, sir. But at the same time, sir, bus rapid transit system is also required. And wherever needed and wherever we can also introduce some trams. I mean, I would say that, sir, we need to have some experts. Bogota, sir, is supposed to be the most congested city, and now what has happened? It is, they are decongesting the traffic and they are creating new methods of having a smooth flow of traffic, sir. So these are the issues which needs to be attended, sir, and also smart traffic signaling and smart parking, and also management, smart parking management, improve the safety and incident response time, sir, and road pricing and road expansion. And at the same time, sir, most important, you have to synchronize the signals, sir, on the main roads. If I get one green signal, continuously I should be getting green signals, sir. This will ease the traffic, and this is not happening, sir. So it is a very important issue which I am trying to bring to the notice. Shahar Hyderabad, sir, बहुत परेशान है, sir, traffic के मसले से. And sir, moreover, as per the Police Act, sir, the traffic police is supposed to manage the traffic, sir. But now what we see is that the traffic police is busy, having the challans and fines and taking pictures, rather than regulating the traffic. And again, if we have to see the traffic personnel, sir, there is a 40% less of their requirement is something, and as per the sanction strength, sir, 40% are not there. The posts are vacant. How will you manage the traffic, sir? It's very important. We need to encourage more for electric cars, battery operated cars. This is very important. We need to give them some incentives. Okay, yes, if you have this car, you know, the insurance, the registration and the road tax are going to be reduced. We have to think about this city, sir. We have to think about the city, sir. The reason is that we do not want Hyderabad to become like any other metro city, sir, like Bombay or Bangalore or any other city, sir. We want, if our roads are, you know, congestion free, sir, then we'll have a lot of investors coming in the city, taking, sir, and at the same time, sir. Sir, I had also seen this so-called Hydra. I think the name was not given in that. Honorable Minister Saab gave the name Hydra, sir. This so-called Hydra, sir. Sir, the Hydra was also, you know, removing the encroachments from the road. Sir.
लाए हैदराबाद में आने वाला दिन में कई ऑटोस को भी बदलना चाह रहे हैं और 100% ईवी व्हीकल्स 100% 2026 तक टैक्स फ्री और पूरा लाइफ टैक्स सब जीरो करके जीवो निकाले कुछ भी नहीं बसेस கூட
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your intervention and for the clarification, sir. Sir, अब ये इसके बारे में मैं ट्रैफिक के बारे में कह रहा था, सर. सर, अब इसमें ये हो ये रहा है, सर, कि हॉकर्स को और वेंडर्स को निकाल दिया जा रहा है, सर. Sir, in yes, sir. Yes, Hydra is doing that also, sir. The Hydra is removing the encroachment also, sir. Road without notice, बगैर किसी इत्तला के, sir. Sir, HMDA department in the year 2020, if I am wrong, I may be corrected by the then finance minister, and ex-finance minister Harish Rao Saab, HMUD had done a survey and they had identified that in GHMC area, there are almost some 6,68,000 hawkers on the road. And I'm sure now in 4 or 5 years, it might have doubled. If not 6 lakh, it can be 10 lakhs. So 10 lakh hawkers are there who are doing some business, petty businesses, अपने livelihood, अपने रोजी रोटी कमा ले रहे हैं रोड के कोने में बैठकर. सर, गवर्नमेंट सबको तो नौकरी नहीं दे सकती. अब एक आदमी अगर छोटा सा एक डब्बा लगाकर काम कर रहा है, कारोबार कर रहा है, सर, उसको अगर निकाल देते हैं, 10 लाख लोग अगर कहें, अगर 4 लाख मियां बीवी 2 बच्चे, एक लड़का एक लड़की भी लेते हैं, तो इस हिसाब से 40 लाख लोगों का घर पलता है इन डब्बों पे, सर. We have to, you know, think about them also. Sir, I'm not saying that, you know, you have all the hawkers, dabbas, bundis and everywhere and, you know, they take the road and jam the traffic. No, sir. But at the same time, एक humanity के एक इंसानी नजर से देखना चाहिए, sir. We need to look. Because, sir, there is an hawker policy which was, you know, approved by the parliament, and also a judgment was given by the Honorable Supreme Court, and guidelines were also given that a hawker zone can be created, and we can identify roads where there is no congestion, there is no traffic problem. We can identify and say that you can have your hawking business, hawkers over here, you can have a kiosk over there. We can have a hawkers policy. I would also like to remind that the Congress have also announced in the manifesto about hawkers. Okay, you would be giving them some licenses, some identity cards, and you will be giving them some money also. So, sir, it's a very important, sir, and Hydra is just going, sir, and a complete policy is there. When did, sir, you know, how is a hawker street vendor? So who is a hawker and a street vendor? Who shall regulate the street vending and hawking? So Supreme Court has given all the guidelines, sir. Who shall be the member of TVC? Mean it's a committee, sir, to be headed by municipal commissioner. Do we have TVCs? No, sir. Do we have those committees? No, sir, we don't have. Sir, and who will the street vendor and hawker be identified? How will he be identified? How many hawkers can take a town accommodate, sir? Where can a hawking and street vending be done, sir? And, sir, how should, a very important, sir, the Supreme Court have also said, and the Parliament has passed this legislation, how can an area be declared a no vending zone? The Act states that till such time that the survey is done and a proper plan for street vending formulated, no area can be declared as no vending zone. First Schedule 3/A of the Act, sir, which was passed by the Parliament. Sir, it is also clearly saying when can a hawker street vendor be evicted? How should the eviction be done? Who will the hawker or street vendor be relocated? So can a hawker street vendor conduct their business? Sir, clear regulations hai. Sir, no eviction or relocation unless 30 days notice. Chapter 4, section 18/3, sir. It is very clear in this, sir. Madam was saying that no notices are being given. This is a violation of the Supreme Court order, sir. Right from the existence of Hydra, the Hydra has been violating and taking the law in its own hand. And the Hydra has acted as if it is not the Telangana government's agency, but it is acting as if it is of some Bharatiya Janata Party, that bulldozer की जो सरकार बोलते हैं, bulldozer सरकार, जहां जा रही है bulldozer चली जा रही है, जहां जा रही है bulldozer चली जा रही है. Sir, it cannot happen like that, sir. Sir, and then provide the list, challan of items seized, sir. Provide the list and the challans of items seized, sir. Chapter 4, 19/1, sir. Items to be returned within 2 days of claim after the fine, but same day of the claim in case of perishable items. Chapter 4, section 19/3. So everything is there. So have we created an agency to violate the Supreme Court order, sir? Sir, not only this, sir. Sir, I would like to question, sir, and ask, sir. Sir, enforcement, vigilance and disaster management of GHMC. Sir, I would like to know, he was made as a EVDM, sir. I do not want to name the officer, sir, because, it doesn't look nice to name an officer. So I'm not naming that, sir. Sir, I want to know, okay, when was he posted there, sir? Why was he posted there? When was the Hydra GO issued? Can the minister tell me? When was the GO on formation of Hydra was challenged in High Court? What were the orders given by the High Court? And what are the powers of the GHMC, sir? Sir, in the independent authority के लिए बस चले जा रहे हैं, जहां चाहे वहां पर जाके मार दे रहे. When was the judgment delivered by the Telangana High Court stating that the Hydra lacked statutory backing and powers? So today we are bringing in the law to give the statutory backing to Hydra, sir. It is very sad, sir. It is very sad that. Sir, मैं ये पूछना चाहता हूं, sir, if any illegal structure is coming up, so why are we not initiating the action on the negligence of the officers who had closed their eyes and, allowed the structure to come into existence? Building बनी जब तक क्या कर रहे थे, sir? और बिल्डिंग बन जाती है, लोग रहते हैं, सब कुछ होता है, उसके बाद में उसको तोड़ दिया जाता है. एक इंसान अपनी पूरी जिंदगी की मेहनत और कमाई लगाकर एक घर बनाता है, एक आशियाना बनाता है, एक झोपड़ी बनाता है, और रातों रात सुबह सवेरे बुलडोजर आते हैं, पुलिस के साथ, पुलिस पकड़ती है और बुलडोजर के जरिए उस गरीब का घर को ढा दिया जाता है. अरे हम तो समझ रहे थे कि कांग्रेस की हुकूमत आने के बाद में खुशी से गरीब इत्मीनान से रहेगा, लेकिन कुछ बनेगा, तेलंगाना उभरेगा, तेलंगाना तरक्की करेगा. लेकिन साल 1.5 साल में अगर हमने कुछ देखा है तो यही देखा है कि घरों को टूटता हुआ, बिल्डिंगों को टूटता हुआ, सब टूट रहा है. अगर कुछ बनता हुआ देखा तो सिर्फ एक तेलंगाना तल्ली को बनता हुआ देखा, उसके अलावा क्या हुआ है नहीं मालूम, सर. एंड देन आई वुड ऑल्सो लाइक टू नो, Sir, and under GHMC Act, it is the statutory functioning cannot be assigned to an outside agency. So why was this work been allotted to the outside agency called by Hydra, sir? Why was it allotted, sir? Sir, I would like to know, when was the ordinance promulgated by the governor to amend the GHMC Act to insert new section 374B? कब हुआ सर? ये हुआ ही नहीं कभी भी. GHMC Act is there. This is purely illegal, sir. Sir, and whatever activities in demolition action taken by the Hydra before its formation on 20th July 2024 until the promulgation of ordinance on 30/9/2024, what is the legality of these actions, sir? And who's responsible for these actions, sir? Did they have the legal powers to take up the demolition? No. Were they authorized to take that action? No. When was the ordinance given? Ordinance was issued later on. But before that, so many demolitions happened. After the ordinance now, a bill has been introduced and it will become an act from today. But let me correct you and say that, sir. If today also this bill is passed and the act is enacted, the act will not come into force unless and until, sir, the governor signs and assigns on that. Am I right or wrong? Yes. Thank you, sir. What about today's newspaper's advertisement? Is it right? Is it right? That's what, sir. That's what. बिल पास नहीं हुआ और एड में लिखते हैं कि इट्स एन एक्ट. वाह वाह. या यस यस. भूभारती एक्ट. आप सर, there is no respect, sir. What about the privilege of this house, sir? I want to question, sir. The house is there. You haven't enacted the act. The governor has not signed it, and you mentioned it in the newspaper saying that Bhu Bharati Act. How can it be an act? Rise to the occasion, legislatures, rise to the occasion. Your rights have been snatched. Your privilege has been hurt. It cannot be an act. Who issued the act, sir? Sir, you should take an action, sir. You should take an action, sir. You should take an action on this, sir. IVPR is also held by the same minister. Is it an act given by the Congress? Is that an act given by the state government? Who's giving the money, sir? Don't, sir, please, don't humiliate this house, sir. Please, sir. Sir, you are the custodian, sir. You are the custodian, sir. The chair has to protect the rights of the members, sir. अरे बिल आया और उसको एक्ट बोलकर लिखते हैं. मैं तो ये कहूंगा कि हुकूमत को और इंफॉर्मेशन डिपार्टमेंट को माफी मांगनी चाहिए इस ऐवान से. They have to say sorry to the legislatures and to this house for this blunder and the mistake, sir. How can you do that? यही हो रहा है, सर. ऐसी हो रहा है. हाइड्रा का भी ऐसी चल रहा है कि बस जाओ, बुलडोजर ले जाओ, तोड़ देंगे. हाँ, अकबर साहब बहुत बात करते हैं असेंबली में, तो अकबर साहब की बिल्डिंग है, एक स्कूल है, गिरा देंगे. बराबर गिरा दीजिए, मुझे कोई डर और खौफ नहीं है. लेकिन मैं कहना चाहता हूं, इज़हारे हक से मुंह नहीं मोड़ूंगा. मैंने वो बिल्डिंग बनाई है पूरे कानून के साथ, पूरी इजाजत के साथ, पूरी परमिशन के साथ. गरीबों के लिए बनाया है, अपना घर नहीं बनाया है. सो वहां पे फ्री एजुकेशन दे रहा हूं. हर कोई कहते हैं कि अकबर ओवैसी वहां पे बनाया. मेरे बीजेपी के साथी बोलते हैं, आइए आप लोग से भी कहता हूं, चलो मेरे साथ बताता हूं, स्कूल देखो जाकर, वहां पे कितने बच्चे फ्री पढ़ रहे हैं. आप चलिए मेरे साथ, मैं आपको भी बोलूंगा. सर यू कैन टॉक आफ्टर मी, सर प्लीज. लेकिन मैं ये कहना चाहता हूं कि आज हाइड्रा के नाम पे आप डराना चाहते हैं. वहां पे दिल्ली में ईडी, आईटी, इन्फोर्समेंट, सब दिल्ली बोला हूं मैं, किसी का नाम नहीं लिया. ये सब बोल के डराते हैं और यहां पे ये लोग हाइड्रा बोल के हमको डराना चाहते हैं. सर आप बेशक आप डराइए, एक एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूशन है, सारे चीजों के साथ है, गैर कानूनी नहीं है, कानून के साथ वो इमारत है. लेकिन डराना धमकाना गरीबों को, एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूशंस को, ठीक है करिए साहब, हम डरने घबराने वाले नहीं है. अकबरुद्दीन ओवैसी कभी भी ना किसी से डरा है ना डरेगा. जो हक बयान करेगा और गरीबों के लिए काम करता है. सर मैं पूछ रहा नहीं, यू कैन से, सर यू कैन से, आफ्टर यू कैन से. देखिए मैंने दिल्ली कहा. दिल्ली मेरा भी है, सिर्फ आपका नहीं है. दिल्ली मेरा भी है, दिल्ली हम सबका है, सिर्फ आपका नहीं है. मैंने दिल्ली कहा सर. और मैं बीजेपी वालों से इनवाइट किया कि आइए मेरे स्कूल में देखिए. मैं आपको ये नहीं बोला कि और कुछ बोलने के लिए. सो देयर इज नो गुंजाइश सर. आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट BRS also, member, I would request BJP members, I would request communist members, I would request Congress members to please come and have lunch or breakfast in my school, talk to the children, underprivileged students, see them, are they being provided free education or not. So, हाँ साहब आप बोल के बात कर रहा हूं, आप बोले आप लोग झूठा प्रोपेगेंडा चलाए आप लोग गलत बात करके आप मुझे बदनाम करें, मेरी इज्जत के साथ खेले के बोलते हुए कि वहां पे ऐसा है, जबकि नहीं है, इजाजत है, पट्टा लैंड है सर. I'll tell sir, it's a patta land, sir. Sir, sir, in this house, sir, agriculture patta has been finished. The bill was passed in this house, sir. So ये सिर्फ बातें करना, डराना लोगों को, डरने घबराने वाले नहीं है. अरे सर, मैं आपको बोल रहा हूं, बीजेपी वालों से भी कहूंगा, उत्तर प्रदेश हो, मध्य प्रदेश हो, हर जगह बुलडोजर सरकार कर रहे. आप लोग मुसलमानों से न सिर्फ नफरत करते, बल्कि अफसोस के साथ कहना पड़ता है कि बाबा साहब अंबेडकर की भी इन्होंने तौहीन कर दी. क्या किया बाबा साहब अंबेडकर के साथ? सर, कितना बाबा साहब अंबेडकर के साथ में इनके लीडर ने किस तरीके से बाबा साहब अंबेडकर के मुकाम को वो किया. अरे बाबा साहब अंबेडकर वो है जो इस मुल्क को स्वर्ग बनाए, इस मुल्क को स्वर्ग बनाए, दस्तूर दिए जिसमें सबको हक दिया गया. लेकिन आज उस बाबा साहब अंबेडकर की शान में गुस्ताखी की जाती है. तो मैं आज यहां खड़े होकर फख्र से कहूंगा, बाबा साहब अंबेडकर मेरे हीरो हैं, और बाबा साहब अंबेडकर के लिए कोई भी कुछ कहेगा हम बर्दाश्त नहीं करेंगे सर. एंड ऑल्सो सर, वॉट एवर एक्टिविटीज एंड डिमोलिशन एक्शन हैज बीन टेकन बाय हाइड्रा सर. सो द डिमोलिशन विच टेक्स place before formation of Hydra till the issue of audience is illegal and unlawful, sir. How many properties and structures were demolished by Hydra prior to its formation and till promulgation of this ordinance, sir? How many court cases are pending against the action of Hydra in High Court, sir? अच्छा ठीक है, बोलिए. जय भीम.
సార్, ఈ రకంగా మాట్లాడము, మమ్మల్ని ఏదైతే చూపించడము, నిజంగా ఆయన దగ్గర అన్ని డాక్యుమెంట్స్ ఉంటే ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేయమనండి. ఈ రోజు ఏమన్నా ఉంటే సార్, ఆయన పట్టాలేనటువంటి కాదు సార్, పట్టాలేండి ఎక్కడ ఉందన్నా, చెరువులో బిల్డింగ్లు కట్టుకున్నాడు.
No, sir. Sir, I would like to clarify and say that, sir. And for the information of my learned friend and the floor leader of BJP and the legislatures of BJP, sir, I want to come and record and say that a case was filed against the construction of my school. A PIL was formed, sir. Sir, after the PIL, Honorable Court gave an order to irrigation department, municipal department and other departments to go and verify and check whether this building which is getting constructed is under buffer zone or in the encroachment of the lake. A PIL was filed, sir. Sir, a committee was constituted. They went, they came, they inspected the entire area. They gave a report, submitted the report in the court. On the basis of that report, sir, the report had clearly said that this building is not encroaching the lake, nor is under the buffer zone, and the permission is there. Then the PIL was dismissed, sir. So is BJP more than the courts? I would like to know. Sir, because, yes, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. No, I'll tell you why. Why am I saying? Because I do not want to name the leader of your party who was demanding for a demolition of that school which is being constructed for the poor people, which is providing free education. That is why I'm saying one of your leader had demanded. So if now that you have demanded, and now I have given you all the clarification, sir, and then, sir, regarding the ownership of that land, sir. Sir, it is a patta land. Sir, we enacted a law. Agricultural patta in GHMC was completely finished after the act which was passed in 2020 in this house. Right. So, sir, no, I am not afraid, sir. I'm only clarifying because one political party is continuously demanding and having a false propaganda and spreading false information regarding one school. So I had to clarify that. So I have clarified that. So what is wrong in that?
Please conclude.
Going further ahead, sir. But once again I say, sir, do not look at the school with the eye of religion. I invite you to please come. Hindus are studying there. Muslims are there. I am providing free tuitions, free engineering tuitions, free NEET coaching. Yes. So you all come. We'll see. I am inviting you, sir. I am inviting you. What's wrong? Accept my invitation, sir. You can come. And sir, going further ahead, sir. So now the bill have been introduced. So I would say that, sir, I request and I demand the government to kindly withdraw this, sir. We do not need any hydra in this city, sir. Let us not give fear to the people, sir. हमको लोगों को डराना नहीं है, सर. लोगों को इत्मीनान देना है कि आप इत्मीनान से रहो. ये इंद्रम्मा राज्यम की हुकूमत है, गरीबी हटाओ की हुकूमत है, सबके साथ इंसाफ करने की है. ठीक है सर, कुछ गलतियां हुई होंगी लोगों से, आप उनको रिहैबिलिटेट करिए, रीलोकेट करिए, दूसरी जगह दीजिए. रातों रात आप उनके सर के ऊपर से छतों को निकाल देना, महरूम करना गलत नहीं है सर. ये हाइड्रा की हम और हमारी पार्टी की जानिब से हम इसकी मुखालिफत करते हैं, सर. Sir, now the bill have been introduced, sir, by the government to replace the ordinance and include some additional provisions, sir, like Chevella, Moinabad, Kohir, Kasa Mudram, Edulapuram, Ashwarapeta, Guddapurtam, and all other areas, sir. Some Gram Panchayats are also been getting merged into some municipalities and corporations, and Mahbubnagar and Mancherial are upgraded into municipal corporations, sir. So we welcome the move to form Chevella, Moinabad and Kohir municipalities and to upgrade Mahbubnagar into municipal corporations, sir. Sir, there is no clarity on the objectives behind extending the Hyderabad urban area up to the outer ring road boundaries, sir, which will form an urban sprawl of 2,053 square kilometers with an estimate population of 1.29 crores, sir. The GHMC comprises an area of 650 square kilometers and population of 68 lakhs, sir. Sir, when I talk about this GHMC, sir, one important issue I just remembered, sir, which I want to bring to your notice, sir. Sir, a festival of our Hindu brothers, Sankranti is coming, sir, where they fly kites and all. Sir, last Sankranti, before that, sir, वो चाइना का मांझा आता था, सर, चाइना का. उसकी वजह से कई लोगों की जानें गई, सर. गले कट गए. पतंग भी नहीं थी, सिर्फ धागा था, मांझा था, उससे गर्दन कट गई. बाइक्स पे जा रहे थे. सर, the government should issue an orders of banning the manja or the thread from China, sir, for this Sankranti, sir. Birds भी उसमें से कई. तो उसको ऑलरेडी उसको बैन करने के बावजूद भी ब्लैक मार्केट में आ रहा है. उसको देखना है, उसको रोकना है. And we should not allow this China-made manja to come in the market, sir. It is very important, sir. Sir, also going further ahead, sir, the statement and objects of reason for Panchayat Raj Amendment Bill says that further it is proposed to establish common urban governance structures for this area, sir. Similarly, the statement and objects and reason for Municipality Amendment Bill points out that the government envisioned to come up with a suitable administrative structure for the entire region with an outer ring road, road overlapping ORR, areas near to the outside ORR, which are having a similar urban growth. Sir, the statement further adds that the objective is to have a suitable administrative structure with the rapid urban growth taking place here, sir. Sir, also, I have raised my objection about the statement and objects and reason for the GHMC amendment bill, sir, relating to formation of Hydra also points to the importance and contribution of the state capital to the state economy, sir. Sir, though in terms of geographical extent, it constitutes just about 0.5 to 58% of the state geography, around 650 square kilometers out of 1,12,077 square kilometers. The region contributes over a third of the state tax revenue and GSDP, beside being the main source of livelihood and economic and industrial activity, the statements add, sir. Sir, I may point out that, that from time to time statements are made by the minister in the state cabinet that the GHMC will be expanded up to the outer ring road. Sir, one honorable minister has said that 4 municipal corporations will be formed in Hyderabad metropolitan region. I want to have a clarification on that also, sir. Another honorable minister Saab has stated that 3 municipal corporations will be constituted in place of GHMC and other existing municipalities and municipal corporation within the boundaries of outer ring road, sir. Today, a question from a ruling party member was listed in a legislative council on the merger of municipalities. I do not know the reasons, but the question was withdrawn, sir. And it was postponed, I would say, sir, rather. Sir, the question was whether it has been planning to merge 7 adjoining municipalities. So I want to have a clear answer on that, sir. I would like the government to clarify on these issues which concern lakhs of citizens in GHMC area, 7 corporations and 30 municipalities in the Telangana core urban region, sir. And I once again want to repeat this by saying this, sir, कि हैदराबाद की ट्रैफिक का बहुत संगीन मसला है, पोल्यूशन का है, ट्रैफिक का है. इस पर मैंने जो भी बातें रखी हैं, इस पर हुकूमत संजीदगी से गौर करेगी और इस पर मौसर जवाब देगी. और हम सिवाय हाइड्रा के पंचायत राज का और दूसरा जो बिल है, इसकी हम तायीद करते हैं. और इसके साथ मैं ये भी कहूँगा कि इतनी जल्दबाजी क्यों थी. बीसी कमीशन रिपोर्ट देगा और उसमें वो बताएगा कि कैसे रिजर्वेशन देना चाहिए. तो आप इंतजार करते बीसी कमीशन के रिपोर्ट का, उनके रिकमेंडेशंस का, और उसके बाद में आप इस बिल को पास कर सकते थे. लेकिन नहीं मालूम क्या जल्दबाजी है, पता नहीं. फिर अब उसके बाद इसमें क्लॉज तो आपने दिया है कि whatever would be the recommendation, it would be accepted. But still, sir, I do not know the hurry and the rush for this bill, sir. I thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, sir.